the part where the best standards set by the people and organizations are celebrated. To begin with, I will announce the winner of this year's Investment Ideas Award, Mr. Hussein Haider, the head of research AS Global Capital. The results of this award were facilitated by Mr. Mohammad Zishan, CFA. Mr. Hussein Haider, if you're here, please join us on the stage. The audience, you can find the Investment Ideas Survey in the menu of Slido event showed earlier. This year's category for awards are as follows: Brokerage Excellence Awards, Best Equity Research Awards, Investment Relations Award, Corporate Finance Awards, Recognizing Gender Diversity at Workplace, and Banking Awards. I would now like to invite the CFA Society Pakistan's President, Mr. Muhammad Asim, to explain the criteria for the first category of award and then announce the results. Over to you, Asim.
Thank you, Umaira. So the first category is the brokerage awards, and the criteria is, again, it's a survey-based award where we invite the financial institutions who are working in the capital market to rate these participants and nominees. This year we had more than 1 trillion rupees of assets backing this survey, and about more than 60 institutions, financial institutions, voting for these awards. I'm really thankful to Waqasur Rahman, who really helped and really conducted this survey. And we would now move on to the announcement of winner. So the first award is Best Economic Research House of the Year. And for this, I would like to invite Mr. Mohammad Suhail from Topline Securities. Atif heads the research of Topline Securities. So Atif is going to receive the award from Topline. Now we move on to the next award, and that is the runner-up for the Equity Trader of the Year. I would invite Mr. Ramiz to come and collect the award. Now, the Best Trader of the Year award goes to Mr. Furqan from Al Falah Securities. So I would request to please walk towards the stage. Okay, so the Best Equity Analyst of the Year, the runner-up is Intermarket Securities and Mr. Saad Ali. The Best Equity Analyst of the Year goes to Mr. Tahir Abbas from Arif Habib Limited. I request you all to walk a bit faster. We're running short of time. Thank you very much. the Equity Brokerage House of the Year award, the runner-up goes to RF Habib Limited. Now the best equity brokerage house for the year, winner is Topline Securities. So Mohammed Sahel, CEO of Topline, will collect the award. Now the next award is more of a CFA Society Judges Award, and that is the Best Research Report. And the Best Research Report runner-up award goes to Smile Iqbal Securities. Now the Best Equity Research Report Award winner for this year is EFG Hermes Pakistan Limited. For the next category of award, I would request my colleague on the board, Mr. Satish, to come on the stage and run us through about this award.
Good evening, everyone. It's the Best Investor Relations Award, and it's for the listed companies based on the criteria of the analyst briefings that they conduct and the conference calls that they do. And basically we do an analyst survey from buy side as well as sell side, and investment managers participate in the survey. We had 37 respondents from different institutions in this award, and runner-up for the award is Engro Corporation. I would like to request CFO Engro Corp, Mr. Mazhar, to come on stage, please. Congratulations. And winner of the award is Bank Al Falah. It's the 7th time in a row. Ali Sultan, Mr. Ali Sultan, Head of Capital Markets. Congratulations. Moving on to our corporate finance awards. These awards are basically they are judged by This year we had Mr. Nadir Rahman, COO PSX, Mr. Masood Karim Sheikh, who is board member Lucky Cement and a veteran investment banker, and Mr. Shahzad Salim, CEO Pekra. He was one of the judges. These were the judges, and we were assisted by, alongside me, Mr. Bilal Khan, CFA, Mr. Adil Mushtaq, CFA, and Mr. Shahan Kurwawi. And the criteria, so first award in the category is Best Corporate Finance House of the Year, Equities and Advisory. So this award is based on, basically we use 3 criteria: number of transactions, value of transactions, and complexity of the transactions, and there are different weightages assigned based on the committee's review of the transactions. So moving on to the first category of award, which is Best Corporate Finance House of the Year, Equity and Advisory Firms, and runner-up is Topline Securities. winner of this award is Arif Habib Limited. I would like to request CEO Arif Habib, Mr. Shahid Ali Habib, to come up and receive the award. Congratulations. Next category is Best Corporate Finance House of the Year Fixed Income, and we have two runner-ups this year. First runner-up is Habib Bank Limited. I would like to request Mr. Amir Irshad to please come on stage if he's here. Congratulations. The other runner-up of the same award is National Bank of Pakistan. I would like to invite Mr. Syed Itza Kazmi, Divisional Head Investment Banking. Congratulations. And winner of the award is Mizan Bank. I would like to request Mr. Irfan Siddiqui to come on stage. Congratulations. And now, last award in corporate finance category is is Transaction of the Year 2019, and that goes also to Arif Habib for Interloop IPO. I would like to request Mr. Saqib to come on stage, Head of Investment Banking, Arif Habib. Congratulations. Now I would request my colleague Sadaf to come on stage to present Gender Diversity Awards.
Thank you, Satish. It gives me immense pleasure to announce the Recognizing Gender Diversity at Workplace Awards 2020 for the fourth year. Our esteemed judges panels include Ms. Aisha Aziz, Ms. Seema Kamil, Kawa Anwar Saeed, and myself. This year, the awards recognize the best initiatives launched by organizations to improve gender diversity and have been judged for the innovative approach, leadership involvement, sustainability, impact and outcome, and impact on culture. While we only have 3 winners, we are amazed and excited by the efforts being made by the industry to improve inclusion in the workplace. And we thank you for sharing your experiences with us. Now I will announce the winners. For multinational category, our winner is Unilever Pakistan Limited. I request Mr. Amir Paracha to step up on the stage to receive the award. The winner in local corporates category is Hub Power Company Limited. I request Rohel Mohammed, the Chief Executive of Hub Power Holdings, to step up on the stage to receive the award. Financial institutions category is Standard Chartered Pakistan Limited. I would request Mr. Rehan Sheikh, Chief Executive, to step up on the stage to receive the award. There is a Spatial Recognition Award as well. Two of our esteemed judges, Ms. Seema Kamil and Mr. Kawa Anwar, have strongly recommended that we recognize the strong and consistent performance of a particular company to promote gender diversity at workplace, which cannot compete regularly in the awards because the managing director of the company is also on the judges panel. So though we do receive the submissions every year. So based on the impartial judges' recommendation, the Special Recognition Award goes to Park Bernai Investment Company. I would request Ms. Aisha Aziz, Managing Director, Park Bernai, to step up to receive the award. I would now request Raza Jafri to come up on the stage to announce the next category of awards. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the last category of awards for the event. First up, the judges panel that I'd like to highlight would be Asif Ali Qureshi, Chairman, Optimus Capital, Mr. Javed Iqbal, Principal of Providers Capital, Mr. Farooq Karim Khan, Partner at True North Advisors, and myself. And just a few changes compared to the last year's awards. Firstly, this is the first year of us recognizing the microfinance banks category. They're an important part of the financial ecosystem, contributing positively, and we felt they deserve to be recognized from the forum of the CFA Society Pakistan. The second change is that while we retain the category of Islamic banks separately, they have also, for this year and for going forward, have been considered on par with conventional commercial banks as well. So they're also competing with conventional commercial banks as well. So the first category of awards for the banks is the Best Microfinance Bank of the Year runner-up. This is the first microfinance bank. Could we please have Mr. Amir Khan on stage, please? The winner of this category, the Best Microfinance Bank of the Year, goes to Khushali Microfinance Bank. Could we please have Mr. Salim Bhatti on stage, please? Within microfinance banks, we have a slightly separate subcategory of digital microfinance banks. And in this category, we just have just a winner, and that for this year is Mobilink Microfinance Bank. Mr. Ghazan Farazin, please. The next category of awards is Islamic banks. And for the runner-up in this category, it's Dubai Islamic Bank. Mr. Junaid Ahmed, if you're here. The winner of the Best Islamic Bank of the Year is Mizan Bank. Could we please have Mr. Ariful Islam on stage? The next category of awards is mid-sized banks, and like I mentioned earlier, Islamic banks are also considered part of mid-sized banks. The runner-up for the mid-sized bank is Dubai Islamic Bank. Junaid sir, please. The winner in the mid-sized banks category, I believe for the second year in a row, Standard Chartered Bank. Mr. Rehanshu. And now for the last category of banking sector awards, this is the large-sized banks. The runner-up for this year is Allied Bank. Could we please have Mr. Uwais Shahid on stage? And the winner for the best bank of the year, large size, it's Mizan Bank. Mr. Irfan Siddiqui, please. That concludes the awards categories part of the event.